Hello! Today, boys and girls, we are going to learn how to draw a sphere. A sphere is a three-dimensional circle, and the way we're going to draw that is we are going to use value. We are going to shade the sphere using our pencils. So all you're going to do is start yourself off with a circle. You could freehand draw this circle. I'm going to trace it and put it on my paper. Now this circle right now, pretty boring. Looks very flat. We can't see that it is three-dimensional because it has no light or shadow. So we want to imagine that there is a light shining on our sphere. So I am going to imagine that the light is up here. So I'm going to even draw in a little light bulb here. It's shining light on my sphere. So the light is going to project this way. That means right in this area here is going to be the lightest spot on the sphere. And this is going to be the darkest spot. So all you're going to do is start coloring in with your pencil and shading. And I like to very lightly move my pencil sort of back and forth. And this kind of gets a nice amount of shading in there. Now, good shading is indicated by differences in light and dark. So at this top area of my circle is going to be the very lightest area. I'm going to maybe add just a touch of value on the edge of it, just to kind of show that it's not quite completely white, except for this little area right at the top. That's going to be the highlight. And if you notice, I'm kind of holding my pencil even towards the back here. I'm not putting much pressure on my pencil right now or my paper, and I'm lightly moving my pencil back and forth and coloring this circle in with my pencil. And this takes a bit of practice, and you might go outside of the lines. We can always clean that up with an eraser, okay? I'm still using the tip of the pencil. I'm not using the side of my pencil. Now, right now, it's kind of all the same color gray in there, so we're going to just go back over a little bit further away from that highlight. We're going to go back over this area and get it to be a little bit darker. Now I'm starting to get a variety of value. From light to dark, I'm getting a variety of value and shading that in. I'm going to then move down my circle and do the same thing, continuing to kind of shade and darken that in. You're just going to want to keep going back and forth. You want to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I'd say 6 to 7 different, distinctly different values. That means shades of gray in this case. And you can see already my sphere is starting to really sort of take shape. And along this back side of it, I'm really going to press hard with my pencil, get some nice dark shadow on that side there, and then bring that shadow, not quite as dark, into the back side of the sphere, like so. Now it's beginning to look much more realistic. And we've got a better looking sphere. Now to really kind of make that look good, we want to place it on a surface. So the sphere itself is going to cast a shadow. Right where it touches the surface is going to be the darkest. So I'm going to put a super dark line right there, right underneath this ball here. And then it's going to it's also going to kind of cast in this direction from the light. And it's going to get a little bit lighter as the shadow gets further away. Now I've kind of anchored that ball in real space now. I could even put a line here to indicate that it's on a table. You could put some light value in the background if you wanted to show that the wall behind it is a slightly different value than the table surface. Okay. And all of a sudden, look at that. We have a realistic looking ball casting a shadow onto our table. And we can kind of clean some areas up if we need to. And there you have it.